Welcome to the Good and New podcast,
where the sponsors are fake and the hosts are buzzed.
and we say follow your feelings. Enjoy the show.
We're live. Not live, but Good New Podcast, episode 19, I believe.
It is
Kyle?
episode 19.
We just did 18, first video interview with the Trailer Park Golf guys. Huge shout out to Chris, Isaac, and Matt. Thank you to them for doing that. That was awesome. Good feedback so far from the few people that have seen the YouTube video and listened to it. So yeah, Trailer Park Golf Club. There is a discount code in episode 18, kind of an Easter egg thing. You got to listen for it. We'll share it in a couple of weeks or something. But yeah, you can save 15% on their polos, hats, sweatshirts, shirts. They make some really cool shit, a unique material, unique collar, button-down polo, cool patterns, really nice guys from old Detroit, Rock City. So if you haven't listened or watched episode 18, I highly recommend you go do that. I don't think there's much for housekeeping.
No, I'm going back to episode 17. My dad called out. I apparently did see a game at County Stadium.
Oh, you did?
I was just way too young to remember it.
Sure. Were you in your mom's belly?
No, I was alive.
Got it.
Well, my dad couldn't remember the
You
year,
would have
but
been alive in her belly too, right?
I was breathing on my own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big clarification. So you were there, good. And yeah, otherwise I don't think anything. This episode, we have a special guest. We've been teasing and talking about the Bigfoot interview, Bigfoot expert, Bigfoot episode since fucking episode 2 or 3,
Yeah,
I feel like.
early on.
And we finally were able to make it work. We're recording in the basement of my house, Good News Studios South. And we have Dave. Dave, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm pretty good, Neil. So yeah, we're here, and we're gonna get through all the normal stuff. So we have on this day, we're recording on Saturday because we work overtime. You know, we put in the extra hours. The episode's gonna come out. What do we say? Wednesday, Kyle?
Yeah. The 10th.
The 10th.
10th of May.
10th of May.
Year of our Lord 2023.
So you're listening on Wednesday, May 10th. And let's see, this day in history. Another Christopher Columbus thing, huh?
Yeah, he must have been hitting it hard in May.
Jeez, 1503, Christopher Columbus discovers the Cayman Islands. He's just, yeah. Yeah.
Did he really discover them, or did he claim to have discovered them?
Exactly. Christopher Columbus, a lot of bad publicity. I wish he could be here to see it because he's probably not the best dude, but you'll have that. So
Might be. Maybe he's just getting a bad rap.
You never know.
He can't defend himself.
Yeah,
though.
you never know.
1676, Bacon's Rebellion begins. Frontiersmen versus the Virginia government.
Who's Bacon?
We might have to look that up. You run the Google machine. I know I've heard about it, but I can't recall who Bacon is.
Bacon's Revenge.
This would have been the King's Virginia government, though, 100 years before the Revolution.
Oh, speaking of the king, they just crowned that pervert, Harry III, like yesterday or today.
No.
What?
Charles.
Charles III. Yeah, the old dude. 70-something or 80-something.
He'll get a couple of years, and then his kid will take over.
Which one will take over? Do they have
The
that?
older one.
Oh, that's, yeah, that goes by age, okay. Whatever.
Not the one who cries about it and writes a book and doesn't want attention, but then seeks attention.
Whatever I Googled is not bringing up the right thing about Bacon's Revenge, so we'll just have to...
Yeah, you guys can...
You'll figure it out.
Wikipedia. I'm sure it'll tell you.
1775, American Revolution. Green Mountain Boys capture Fort...
Ticonderoga.
Ticonderoga, that's exactly what I was going to say. In New York, and Second Continental Congress names Jorge Washington Supreme Commander.
Good move.
It's a good title. Supreme Commander.
Good move on their part. That worked out well. 1865, Confederate President Jefferson Davis captured by Union troops at Irwinsville, Georgia. And for those of you who may not be history buffs, that was the Civil War.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I know somebody that's doing their dad is super into the Civil War reenactment stuff.
Okay.
Have you guys ever been to one of those or seen, I mean, you've seen the videos that people, put out there. he sent a Snapchat of like the drumline guys like going through the village or the camp this morning, and that's some dedication. Like the outfits are like spot on, or they appear to be, and they can play like the instruments that they need to. And there's like cannonball fire in the background you can hear that's apparently like a quarter mile away at a different camp. They have a schedule of all the shit. That is like, wow, good for them, but that is a lot of time and money invested for.
Yeah, it'd be cool to go see once.
Yeah,
but I don't think I'd want to partake.
No, not into it. Guess I'll cancel the trip I booked for your birthday.
Oh, damn. That was a surprise.
1869, Golden Spike driven, completing the first U.S. transcontinental railroad at Promontory Summit, Utah, and connecting the Central Pacific Railroad with the Union Pacific. Wow, 1869. We have a loyal listener, Matt, who used to be a train conductor.
Yep.
We should, if and when we get a chance to interview Matt, I bet he's got a train conducting story or two. Such as, like, when you think about it, what a weird job.
That is a weird job, yeah.
But he wasn't part of any derailments, so he did a good job.
Yeah.
Maybe he can speak to those a little bit more.
No natural disasters at this point.
Yeah.
1877, U.S. President Rutherford B. Hayes has first White House telephone installed in the telegraph room. I guess then it became the telephone room, huh?
Nice. Rutherford B. Hayes. What president was he? Do you know?
The one in 1877.
I am so.
That would have been after.
Take a guess. I have it here. Take a guess.
So Lincoln was 15.
Had a beard.
16.
He had a beard. You saw his house.
15. So then you had.
It's like cheating.
What's his face? So that'd be 16 or 17. So then Grant was 17 or 18. So he was 18 or 19.
Dave, do you concur, or do you have a different guess?
Oh, I have no idea, bro.
I wouldn't either, and there's no way I could go through what Kyle just did and figure it out.
Yeah, no, that's way above my head.
Yeah. He is the 19th. So nice job. It's fucking smart bastard. 1924, J. Edgar Hoover appointed head of the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
That's who the FBI building is named after now.
Yep. Was it... Did he have some sort of, not conspiracy, but thing...
Now
like,
that you bring, like, controversy or whatever,
controversy,
I feel like there was. If you're curious, he was a Capricorn, and he died of cardiovascular disease at age 77.
As Capricorns do.
I'm
I'm not into... Well, I mean, a little bit. I don't look at it, what do you call it, astrology? Dave, what are you? I'm a Leo. Do you know
Virgo.
You're Virgo?
Yeah.
Kyle, what are you?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. And those, it doesn't mean anything to me.
I kind of believe there's a little bit of, like, what do you say, like, with the, like, calendar phases, like the moon and some of the planets lining and stuff, there's little significance as to, like, oh, that's kind of cool, but I don't think it dictates your whole personality.
No.
It's just ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then people that feed into it just end up, like, subconsciously, like, making themselves be what they want, or, what they read.
It's like that as you wish thing. If you say it enough, that's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you find the controversy, Kyle? Or is there not one?
Don't, but it kind of rings a bell maybe. On Halloween of 63, he had his last meeting with JFK. I think he was tied up with the JFK assassination, like that conspiracy theory.
Yeah, there we go. That's probably what I would have heard.
And then in 1964, bad look for J. Edgar Hoover, he describes Martin Luther King Jr. as a most notorious liar.
Oof.
So,
got what was coming to him.
yeah.
That's J. Edgar Hoover, not MLK.
Say, wow.
Yeah. I was talking
What a
about...
backpedal there.
No, I knew what I meant. Just had to explain it to you guys. 1963, Decca Records signed the Rolling Stones, ever heard of them, on advice of Beatle Jorge Harrison. So
Ever heard of him?
Yeah, nice recommendation. And it seemed like it worked out just fine. Decca Records. I wonder, because that name doesn't sound familiar. Not that I know a ton of record labels and stuff, but at some point did they like sell out because they had this like great band signed to them? Like life-changing stuff just to be able to like, okay, yeah, we'll give these guys a shot, and then all of a sudden they're like one of the rock bands that people are obsessed with. Dave, you like the Rolling Stones?
Oh yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
1996, Twister, the disaster film written by Michael Crichton, starring Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton, premieres.
Love that
Best
movie.
ever.
I
Love that movie.
Best movie ever.
Have you ever done any sort of storm chasing, either of you? Like, if you've seen a tornado, if you went... Yeah, you have?
Yeah.
I go straight towards that thing if I see one.
I was not expecting
I don't know that I've ever chased a tornado, but that spring that we had all those bad storms and Lake Delton, blew open or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. Did a fair amount of driving around, looking at the damage, and I mean, even just the storms leading up to the damage.
Yeah, that fucking tornadoes, man.
Me and a buddy went straight to the Stoughton tornado like years ago.
Oh yeah.
Like we went straight to that one. We could see the clouds doing crazy stuff. It was
really
nuts.
wow.
Yeah. We were 5 minutes behind it. There's emergency personnel coming, and that's when we turned around and left.
Yeah.
We don't want to get in their way.
No, yeah.
It's just something you gotta stress. Like, go look at a tornado, but stay out of the
way.
First responders' way.
Oof, man, that is crazy. 2017, Apple becomes the first company to be worth more than $800 billion. This is, like, that amount of money is just not even like a real thing. Doesn't make sense.
No.
There's just individuals that, not maybe that amount, but similar to
billions.
Yeah, it's insane. I'd have so many fun things, and like I would donate to like really like cool things, but maybe those people are doing it too. I don't know what Apple's, as I sit here with my iPhone, my fucking MacBook, but what do they have, the suicide nets in their buildings in China for like people that jump out the window?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like they are worth something like insane amount of money, and then that's like the type of environment that allows them to be that. Doesn't seem right. That gets us through on this day in history. Slide right into International Day of, again, May 10th. Cinco de Diez? No.
Diez de Cinco.
Diez de... Yes, thank you. National Shrimp Day. I love shrimp. Are you guys shrimp? You eat shrimp, or you got an allergy or anything?
I like shrimp. Yeah,
yeah.
From time to time. Yeah, it's good.
I will give you a recommendation. No free ads. Bonfire, wood-fired grill or whatever off Todd Drive over here in Madison. On their shareable section of the menu, I believe, it's like they're big fucking shrimp, wrapped in bacon with some sort of like jalapeno thing in there too. Ooh. They are fucking. My mouth is. I often have a watering mouth, but my mouth is watering right now because I had them. Lindsay and I were there. I don't know, last week or two ago. Amazing. I think you get 5 of them, and I would recommend just ordering that over and over and over again. They're so good. Favorite shrimp dish, either of you? Like, how would you prefer your shrimp?
Oh, I like shrimp tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I'm doing shrimp tacos, that's...
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, coconut shrimp scampi.
You can bake it,
shrimp
broil it.
Scampi is great.
Oh, shout out Bubba Gump Shrimp Company.
No free ads.
No.
National Clean Your Room Day.
Yeah. Today was a house cleaning day for this household. Norm, Monty, and Olive didn't do a fucking thing, and I was sweating way more than I'd like to admit, doing very menial tasks. The amount of hair that animals produce and just lives every single place in your house.
Yep.
And then when you actually like, I should probably like attend to this a little bit, and you start uncovering more and more, you're like, what have I been living in? Like, this is disgusting.
But it ain't been that long since the last time you cleaned.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing about me. It's like once a week we're like sweeping the floors and it's just a dog full of dogs.
You could build another cat or dog out of the stuff you find. Oh, man. I get this one. Thank you, Kyle. National Golf Day. So Wednesday, the 10th, we are golfing, I assume, then? Just not go to work?
Oh, I wish. A little busy this week.
Yeah. National Golf Day. Well, our men's league starts Thursday. Day after National Golf Day. So would that mean next year we get, Thursday? Would it be a Thursday next year, or is it a thing that it's always the 10th?
I don't know. Well, you also got to factor in, is it leap year next year?
Oh my God. This is a lot. We'll have to look
I think it might be,
this.
because I think it's presidential election years are leap years.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, because they get an extra day to campaign, spend money. Well, we'll figure that out. We'll try to play golf if not. Dave, have you played disc golf yet this year?
No, I haven't. I'm
really
dying, itching to go.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been super busy with work and kind of dead after work. I've
been
really worn out lately.
Well, it seems like the days that are really nice are the days where you just, like right now, at least for me, I get home and I'm like, yeah, there's 2 hours or so of good daylight, but I'm exhausted or I have a fucking headache or I don't want to see another person. And it's like, yeah, well, in the days you feel like it, it's shit outside.
Yep.
Spring is it's a mind fuck is what it is.
And I'm like a groundskeeper, so every time it's like beautiful out, that's when I get my most work done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're rushing to do it so you don't have to do it during the shit that's coming later in the week or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't think, it makes sense.
Next up, we have National Night Shift Workers Day, so give a shout out to all the night shift workers out there.
I have never worked a night shift, I don't believe. I mean, I've worked late into the night, like dishwashing when I was younger. But as far as like overnight, I knew a handful of people in high school that would work third shift at the canning company. For people that don't know, no free ads. Have you ever worked, Kyle, night shift?
Nope.
Dave?
2 weeks, got fired, fell asleep on my lunch break at like 3 a.m.
Wouldn't they fucking expect that for somebody that's like brand new? It's like, hey, there's going to be a few times where like they should just have like a napping room.
Yeah, no, the guy came up, shook my shoulder. He's like, well, at the end of your shift, you don't have to bother coming back. And I'm like, end of my shift, I'm gone now. Bye.
Good call on your part. If you're fucking firing me, dude, I'm out of here. You're like, oh, can I just sleep a little bit longer? National School Nurse Day. Shout out school nurses. That has to be an awful job. Like thinking back when we were younger, and whether it was legitimate like illness or whatever, or you're just
or you just wanted to go
get
home,
the hell out of there. The shit that they hear over and over or deal with, and then when there's an actual like, oh, this kid just like cut his finger off or did something.
Yep.
Oh, that's a crazy goddamn job. Ooh, thank you guys.
National Small Business Day. So, shout out to all the small businesses out there.
Yep. Good New Media LLC, Small Business of the Year, coming 2030.
Yep.
Good way to support them. Maybe buy some of their merch or
buy the people. Go to the link in the Instagram bio. That I'm going to eventually add a page to the website and eventually put stuff on our Facebook as well. Facebook, I mean, very low interactions on there. You have to spend a shit ton of money with Facebook to like start getting people to see your stuff. Instagram, I feel like, is just the better avenue for us. So, Instagram link in bio. Spend money with the people that have given us a discount code. Make sure to use the discount code so they know that you listen to this. All 64 to 78 people really appreciate it. We'll get more, I think, with the video stuff. We're going to get some more people finding shit out. The only one that's not in there yet is Trailer Park Golf. It's just the link to the video. So, small businesses, we are working with them. They're helping us support the hell out of them. I love supporting a local small business as much as I can. So, it's a good day on May 10th. That's World Lupus Day. Wow. What is lupus?
I was going to ask you that same question.
Do you know what lupus is, Dave?
Oh, it's one of those weird diseases where I think most of it's psychological.
Oh, it messes with your mind.
No, not like that. Like, I might have just said something really off.
Like, are you thinking like Alzheimer's type shit? Like it does stuff like that to you?
Yeah, something like that. Or like it gives your body like less motor skills.
Maybe that's part of it. It says an inflammatory disease caused when the immune system attacks its own tissues. Lupus can affect the joints, skin, kidneys, blood cells, brain, heart, and lungs. So, like everything you really, really, really need, it's going to fucking destroy. So, yeah, that's awful. Fuck lupus. Why is that still a thing? More than 200,000 U.S. cases per year. Treatment can help, but this condition can't be cured.
200,000 new cases a year?
That's what I would have... Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, that's awful. Fuck you, lupus. Fucking prick. Like I said before, and that was not on purpose, I was about to say Happy World Lupus Day, but it's not a happy day necessarily.
Yeah.
Whatever you can do to get checked or figure out, do some stuff, look into that maybe.
How we'll call it World Lupus Awareness Day.
Lupus Awareness
We'll
Day.
add a day, word to it.
Correct. Celebrity birthdays. Celeb, famous, you might not know them. I feel like sometimes like the majority of them are like, who the fuck? Why are these on here?
And a lot of TikTok and YouTubers again.
As we sit here trying to get famous on YouTube. Fuck you guys, but also, hopefully in a few years,
Yeah.
we're on one of these lists.
Doing my best to like grab the names of people that I've actually heard of before.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean, if there was like a big YouTuber on there, maybe I'd throw it on.
Yeah. Jake Paul.
Yeah,
You like the Paul brothers, as you
yeah.
discussed previously. So you take the first one.
Bono, 63. You a fan of U2?
No.
Me either.
Free music on my iPhone that I didn't
That
ask
everybody
for.
hated?
Yeah, that was a bold strategy, and I don't know that it worked out for you.
No, that definitely backfired.
So Bono is U2.
Yep.
Sonny Bono.
Yep, Cher's husband.
Skiing
Sonny
accident,
Cher.
dude, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Did he die that way?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it was just an injury or he actually died. Kenan Thompson,
Oh, I love him.
45. 45?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. Without him, he's on Saturday Night Live, right?
Yep.
No.
Currently?
Yep.
Yeah, without him, I don't know how well that show does. I feel like he just, is the glue guy that keeps it together, because it's like old standby. You can always rely on him to, do a great fucking job.
Yeah.
He's
Just
one of those
carries
people,
it.
everything he does is just hilarious.
Yeah.
I remember him on that Nickelodeon had
All
that
that.
show.
All
Yes. Yep, there
They
you go.
got that on Paramount Plus. We binged it one night. Yeah,
And
that's great.
I never think
Is it the old episodes or did they bring it back?
the old
Oh.
episodes. Yeah.
Wow, I
But it's
never
weird
think to
on
watch
Paramount Plus. They don't have the music performances.
Oh, you were telling us about this, I think.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
the licensing thing.
Yeah, maybe there's a licensing thing. I don't know.
Dude, music, I get it. You want to be paid for your work or you don't want your work to... But there's, certain things, like this new business I've helped out some stuff with. In order to play music in a public space, like a business, you're technically supposed to pay a service or have, certain licenses to do that. The amount of, bars and restaurants that probably don't have that and just use a personal Spotify or a YouTube or whatever.
Right.
They could technically get, in some fucking shit.
So is that factored into whatever the digital jukebox that they have in most bars now?
Yep, that would be part of it for
Okay.
sure. But if you're wanting to not have one of those and just have speakers hooked up to an iPad or something, there's services that you pay a monthly fee and they carry all the shit for you, and it's like a Spotify, but things you don't think about.
Right. Huh.
On you.
Fred Astaire, R.I.P. 1899 to 1987. That's a pretty fucking good run.
Wow.
He was a musician or dancer or something weird, or
I
what
want to
was
say
it?
dancer or actor, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't he on that one show, way back in the 50s? Some kind of surf.
Soul Train?
No, it was like a surf show, kind of.
Miami Vice.
No.
So he was a dancer, actor, singer, choreographer, and presenter.
Jeez
So
Louise.
Fred Astaire Dance Studios, obviously.
Yep. Would you ever do dancing lessons? With your wife, if she's like, Kyle, this is something I want to do.
if my wife wanted to, yes, but like for me to go to like a class to learn like hip hop dance or something, that shit ain't happening.
Dude, imagine the content. Can we please do that?
Yeah, I'll film you.
I'll pay for your entry. I'll pay for my own.
Not a chance.
I'll just film you. We've done pretty good at weddings and whatever else. The Teach Me How to Dougie is a classic song that gets both of us very excited. So, would you ever have you ever done dancing lessons, Dave?
Oh yeah, with the girl, yep, for sure.
You would?
We did ballroom dancing lessons, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Now that I could see as being very valuable, because if you're at a place where it's like, you know, you want to kind of show off or like show you're capable of that too, like great, or to impress somebody, business, whatever it is, like, or to find a mate. Yeah, that's a valuable one for sure.
So, speaking of, what were we just talking about?
Dancing lessons.
There was a trivia question on Jeopardy about, it was after dancing lessons. It's in my mind.
The show Dougie. Teach Me How to
Dougie. That was one of like the Jeopardy questions or answers or whatever, however you want to phrase it, the other day, which brought up, so every morning I play Question of the Day on Alexa, and one of them earlier this week blew my mind, so I had to take a picture of the Alexa screen so I would remember to ask you guys. So we'll see if you can get this as multiple choice.
Okay.
In 1946, which activist was also an unlikely one-time airplane pilot? Was it A, Walt Whitman, B, Lord Byron, C, Helen Keller, or D, Charles Dickens?
I mean, because you said it blew your mind, Helen Keller.
Yeah. Helen Keller. I'm like,
what?
Did the pilot have a death wish?
Oh my.
So I looked it up, and yeah, she like took over in air for like 20 minutes, supposedly. Like, there wasn't somebody like breathing over her shoulder the entire time.
Sure. But still, I mean, the chance, I don't know what the chances are, the percentage-wise, but like if something goes wrong in that moment, you're like, all right, the person that's, you know, with Helen is going to watch. I'm going to go use the restroom quick. We're going to do this 20-minute deal. You're in the restroom, and all of a sudden, shit hits the fan. Literally. And she's behind the fucking, in the cockpit?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude, I bet what they did was they probably, like, took a stick and, like, tied it to the...
Hit her hands with it when she did the wrong thing?
No, like taped it to the controls or whatever, so she couldn't push it forward to nosedive.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I mean,
good for her.
Yeah.
Well,
she couldn't hear or see. Like
it was. Did you say it was an unmanned, like no passenger flight, or was it a passenger flight?
I would hope it wasn't a passenger.
Could you imagine if they told you after you get down afterwards? Hey, just so you guys know your history. What do you mean? We just had Helen Keller fly the plane. 20 minutes. Made a TikTok.
And now it'll be 45 minutes late for our landing.
You know women, they're bad with directions.
Did you know Helen Keller was alive in 1946?
No.
Like, I thought she was like the 1800s or something for some reason.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was like, wait, he said, like, that seems way too, like, recent.
Yeah, I thought she was dead long before airplanes came around.
That's a good trivia. Nice job, Alexa.
Good one.
Wow. Who did you say?
Walt Whitman.
And that's
I don't even know how long.
That's the dude that they made the show after, right? Or no, who's Walt Whitman?
He's a poet.
Oh, who's Breaking Bad? Who's the guy in that?
Walter White.
Walter White.
Fucking close, man.
And that wasn't based on an actual person.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Was that the book that he had signed from the guy that the dude figured out was him?
Walt Whitman?
Yeah, I think it might have been Walt Whitman, but no, I'm probably way off.
No, because for some reason that like rings a bell in my mind from somewhere.
You remember that scene though when the bald guy is like on the toilet and he's looking at the book?
Yeah,
and
his brother-in-law.
Yep. Like H, like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, W, and it's like he's like, oh, that's my brother-in-law.
I've never seen the show, so I can't help.
What?
Dude.
Put that on your must-watch.
Okay. I'll give it
so great.
Give it a whirl. How many seasons?
Oh, there's like 8 maybe.
Okay, so pretty good length. All right, nice.
And the episodes are pretty long too.
Yeah, it's like hour-long episodes.
So yeah. You get your bang for your buck on that show.
Check that baby out. Last one, Chris Berman, ESPN dude, right? The reason that PMT, the Barstool podcast, is as popular as they are is because of their imitation of him.
Yep.
When they do the football recap every week.
Fastest 2 minutes in football.
Fastest 2 minutes, yep. 68, happy birthday. He's got a big one coming next year. That'll be a good one.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
That gets us through the opening stuff. Current events. I didn't forget this time, Kyle.
Ooh.
Current events. So we're recording Saturday. We talked about the King. That was something that just happened. We can not necessarily see into the future, but we can try to predict the future.
I do have one that has significance to today,
Yep.
the 6th of May. 7 horses have now died at Churchill Downs this week.
Oh, no.
And
the Derby Day, yeah.
Yeah, and the favorite for the race pulled out this morning because it stumbled just at a regular warm-up gallop or something, I guess.
Frickin' horsing around, probably.
Yep.
Wow, 7 dead.
Yeah.
Is that just like overworked and they tip over, like the steroids just blow their heart up usually?
Dude, that's the one like one of the trainers had 2 horses like go
Jesus
down, so he's being
Christ,
investigated,
man.
I guess.
Good. They should let a horse kick him in the fucking face as punishment if that's what it is. Just KO.
I agree.
So we can predict recent current events for people listening on May 10th. Between Saturday today, the whatever Cinco de Seis. Yeah. What do we think could potentially happen that would make news, that would be considered a current event between now and May 10th?
Kings Barnes is going to win the Kentucky Derby.
So you know the names, you're into the...
Oh, so every year I make Jessica and the girls pick a horse.
Oh, okay.
And then I pick a horse and we just for fun.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my horse this year.
Kings Downs?
Kings Barnes.
Okay. At Churchill Downs.
At Churchill Downs.
Thank you. Okay. So you think he's gonna win? I hope so. Do you find a way to put money on this?
I
at
did
all?
not.
Should
12 to 1 odds.
No. Good. I'm gonna say. Let's see, the Bucks are out of the playoffs. Ooh, the New Jersey Devils will have been swept in the second round. Carolina Hurricanes move on, and
because the Canes are up 2-0
right now, and I think they could have a chance. They seem fucking like just scrappy, getting all the bounces. Like I think they could have a chance to win it this year. I think the Oilers are gonna shit the bed against Vegas, which fucking sucks.
Well, they're the first game, I guess they did.
Yeah, and then Toronto is down to Florida right now, which Florida versus Carolina would be a good one, maybe. Anyway, that's my current event prediction. Dave, do you have one?
I'm just waiting for Crosby to get signed by the Jets.
Oh, is that... So I saw a thing, but it looked photoshopped or fake. Is that like really they're asking or looking to sign him?
I don't really know, but I saw on Reddit people are saying that he moved out of Green Bay.
Oh, wow.
He moved out.
Well, it seemed there was a report like right after the draft because they drafted a kicker that Crosby was done.
Right.
I don't know how often, if they do that every year, basically the last few years.
Yeah, but then it was the next day or whatever. It was like, Mercedes Lewis and Mason Crosby and Adrian Amos could all come back because they didn't give any of the rookies their numbers.
Okay.
So.
We'll see. That's a good one. I like it. I don't necessarily want to see him go there too, but Randall Cobb's there now.
I'd rather retire than go to
fuck yeah.
New York, New Jersey.
So that gets us through current events and all the normal stuff. How long have we been going, Kyle?
We are at 34 minutes right now.
Perfect. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come up with some super legitimate business that's paying us a bunch of money to do their commercials.
Yeah.
And we'll be back right after that. All right. Commercial break. Not really a commercial. Well, kind of. Suggestion. Free bikes for kids. That's right, Dave? Free bikes for kids?
Madison.
In Madison, Wisconsin. You can bring any bike, old, broken, new, preferably something that's rideable, to 354 Coyer Lane in Madison. So just type free bikes for kids. Bring your old bikes. If you find a bike, if you want, let's get some fucking kids riding bikes. Just popping wheelies, riding, like have your buddy on the pegs, going to get a soda or something. More bikes for children. Free bikes for kids.
They'll take bike parts too.
Ooh, bike parts. Don't steal bikes and bring them there. Like steal bike parts, but
donate your bike.
Yeah, we're not doing a chop shop. It's like we're trying to give kids bikes. So just help the fuck out, please. And with that, we will get back into the show. I'm not going to stop everything. So Dave is here to talk about Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Dave, tell us a little bit, whatever you have there. Fucking run us through it.
Yeah.
If you got a script, let's hear it.
Well, I just want to say I'm no expert. I'm just like an enthusiast.
Enthusiast, all right. I like that word.
I've just spent way too much of my life on Bigfoot. Like,
when did you start?
When I was a very young kid, I was obsessed.
Do you remember the first thing that you saw?
It was Harry and the Hendersons. Like I saw that like at a very young age. Yeah. And so like that kind of stuck with me. I used to live in the Northwoods of Wisconsin, so like it was so forested up there and stuff. And I always thought, there's one right here. I know it.
Well, and people probably talked about it like up there, especially too when you're in the woods. Like whatever town it is has that hodag thing. They think it's a drag. Yeah. So I mean, it's a normal. Well, at least in the Midwest, I think it's a normal.
Oh, hey, it made a Harry Potter spin-off book. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you got that, Rhinelander.
Yeah. So yeah, you saw it young.
Yeah.
Liked it. Kept looking into it, or finding
just
yourself.
An obsession, and I think I did have an experience in high school.
Really?
Yeah. We were out camping. Me and my friends were in the Schwamigan forest, and we were just like being dumb kids, and like, we just went out there and hung out, and we were drinking and stuff, and we thought we heard stuff like in the distance, like tree knocks. Yeah. And all of a sudden there was a rock hurled at our little fire that we made.
Like a rock landed in.
Like it was thrown on it.
Whoa.
We booked it out of there so fast. But my friends always said, like, well, what if it was this guy messing with us or something? But how do you know where we were? Like, that was
quite the impressive stalk job if that's like what somebody's doing for a prank.
Right.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
It's weird. But, but I'll read something for people who don't know much about Bigfoot. Or
pull the mic, sit a little bit close. Oh, you're good. I just want to make sure people can pull it toward you a little bit. But I just want to make sure people hear you.
So to get everybody started, like Sasquatch has been spotted in 6 inhabited country or continents.
6, okay.
Okay, 6 out of 7. There's folklore about Bigfoot.
Yep.
And so like there's so many different regions and stuff. So there's this group of people called the Bigfoot Field Research Organization.
Yeah.
BFRO. They do a lot of investigations. Their website is amazing.
BFRO.
They document everybody's sightings. So like, you can go there and you can look up and you can see that there is sightings. They have maps and shows you pinpoints of where they all are, and like, they have some for Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan.
Yep.
So that's I'm
looking at the site right now. You said BFRO?
Yeah, BFRO. .net. It's a .net.
Okay, the .com is like a religious thing.
It's a .net.
Oh, it would have been great if you would have got something else.
Dude, they have a drone company to look for them. Drone squatchers.
They are considered non-profit too.
Okay.
So,
that's awesome.
But this is kind of like what they say on their website, and it's something I like believe in. Right. The fact that more than 400 years people have reported seeing large hair-covered man-like animals in the wilderness areas in North America. Real or not, these reports are often made by people of impeachable character. Sightings continue today, and for 70 years, people have been finding, photographing, and casting sets of very large human-shaped tracks.
Okay. 400 years of people reporting the same fucking like thing, right?
On 6 different continents.
6 different continents, okay?
Yeah, and so most are discovered by chance in remote areas. These tracks continue to be found to this day. Cultural histories of many Native American and First Nation peoples include stories and belief of non-human peoples of the wild. Many of these descriptions bear striking resemblances to hairy man-like creatures reported today.
Okay.
So there's a lot of Native American folklore about Sasquatch.
Yeah. Somebody that would serve no purpose to like really, they're not trying to profit off it or anything. Like back then, like that was just what they were seeing.
And the word Sasquatch is what is that? It's taken. I want to get these people's names right. Sasquatch is from the Hikvialium Halkalmayum language of First Nation peoples in British Columbia. It translates to hairy man.
Okay.
That's where Sasquatch comes from.
Sasquatch.
And that's Sasquatch nowadays.
Yep. Huh. That's a good origin thing to know. Trivia question right there.
So when you sit back and start thinking about all that, it's like...
Yeah, it's not just some idea that popped up the last year or two. It's been around a while.
Yeah.
And we've seen the clips. Like, what's the most famous clip?
The Patterson-Gilman film, Patty. That's the most famous.
Is that the
clip.
like black and white like?
Well, yeah, it's been colorized and sped up and slowed down. I got video links of this stuff.
It is a video.
It's a video. It used to be really shaky and grainy, and there's like these older images of her just grainy and stuff.
How did they? How do they like believe that it was a female?
The tits. Oh.
Chesticles.
Fair enough. I guess I haven't looked at the picture that close. Oh, there they are. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, if you look it up, like it's.
Oh yeah.
That's like the best picture now that we got. It's on the Reddit Bigfoot subreddit. There's lots of links there. If you really want to dive into Bigfoot, that's a great place to start. And there are Bigfoot, the About area, it's just filled with links.
Okay.
Just links to everything you could ever want to see.
So find all your research right there on the Reddit subreddit Bigfoot. Right? You said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. That
We got
picture is
links
hilarious.
to these great videos of it's like slowed down and like enhanced and stilled. So it used to be shaky. So now
shaky
it's just,
and like in black and white, right?
Yeah. People have been working on this as technology progresses. People are just deciphering it more and more.
Yeah. So if you've seen any Bigfoot footage, then it's likely this video because this might be the only one I'm seeing.
That's impressive. Like the way it's like so clear and like easy to see. I mean, dude. So we look at the.
Oh, this one's zoomed in a little bit more.
For trivia, you know,
I got tons of these videos saved on my phone.
Dude, she looks like. So for trivia, I look up Guinness World Records just for fun. Like I was trying to get ideas for questions. They had the world's hairiest family. Like they're covered.
Really?
They're like Indian people, or I think. I don't know where they're from. They're covered in fucking hair. I can't tell. They're covered in hair, and it's like if that was
man and woman, and
kids,
then likely children. Yeah.
All of them. Wow. In the Guinness Book. And so, to me, that's not far off of a native tribe covered in hair like, you know, people are. Like, that's fucking... There's that one island where there's people that never, like, interact with outsiders.
Yeah, they're just leaving alone, like, attack airplanes or whatever.
Yeah. Why not a Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Got sidetracked there. But what else do you have? So you said you saw yours, or you experienced something you thought was it in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them that happen in the United States, or is it more centralized to a certain area?
Pacific Northwest is probably
the
biggest, and then it'd be probably East Texas in the woods.
Really? I would not have guessed that.
Yeah. And then Ohio and Tennessee are like kind of big there. And then there's the Florida skunk ape.
Oh, skunk ape.
Same thing in the swamp. Yeah.
Whoa.
It's like the smelliest thing. The people who witness it say it's the smelliest thing they've ever seen. They could smell it for like 5, 10, 20 feet away.
Whoa. That's bizarre.
That is.
And that's more of like just a weird animal? Or like it's...
That's like their Sasquatch.
Okay.
Skunk ape. You go down there. There's a place down by the Everglades that's like a little skunk ape museum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's awesome. I've never heard of that one.
Yeah.
Learned something. What else? What else do you have?
Do you have like is there like a population estimate or anything?
There could be. I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
I think it's more like around like 1,000.
Oh, okay.
Is what comes to my mind right away, but
Wow.
there's not many. That's why it's so hard to find them.
So 1,000
Very few.
worldwide then?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, worldwide. Because in Australia they got the Yowie there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they're just counting. Doesn't matter necessarily what, like, as long as it fits the description. The name is like there's like 1,000 of these things.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
A.
Every country there's like sightings too. Like there's Tibet. They have the Yeti and stuff, and mountains there and stuff. So
Yep.
every continent has, except Antarctica.
Weird.
Yeah. Russia, they have a lot of sightings in northern Russia.
What do they call it in Russian? Do you know?
Oh. I think she translated that for me. She was just doing that the other day, translating it. Oh yeah, I don't remember Russian.
I was just curious because Lindsay and Lizzie take Russian.
Yeah.
They speak Russian. In case one they take over, we can at least talk to them.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else was I going to ask you about Bigfoot? What do you prefer calling it, a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch?
Sasquatch. They also call it Gigantopithecus.
Whoa.
That's like the scientific
mouthful.
name that they gave it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. There's also like the whole spectrum of like it being a cryptid and like cryptozoology and stuff. That's another fun route to go down.
So explain that. What's that? I don't know what that is.
Cryptozoology is a pseudoscience, they call it, but it's like the study of things that like don't actually exist, but they believe it to exist, but there's no evidence.
Okay.
Like the hodag up in Rhinelander, that's a local cryptid.
Unicorns.
Yeah, unicorns, or like
Leprechauns.
Loch Ness monster, or like chupacabra. Those are all cryptids.
The IRS.
Nobody knows if. Yeah.
Okay. Cryptid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cryptid. Yeah, that's a whole fun avenue to go down when you're
I bet.
nice and lifted. There's so many different kinds, and there's so many in Wisconsin too. We also have like the dog man or something, like in northern Wisconsin, like this dog-like man.
Yeah, I
Like,
recently heard about that.
I've not heard about that.
what?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember
It runs
how
around
long
Highway
it was.
13.
Yeah,
It runs up and down
bringing it
Highway
up.
13.
Dave, what about the links you sent me? Am I supposed to be playing some audio of people's like?
Oh yeah, let's listen to that. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because I'm lifted.
Here, I have
The
it.
Sierra Sounds.
This
I
is
think
what
it's
we
the
heard.
Second link. I think it's the second link.
This one, there's like deer walking right by some hammocks or a campsite.
Oh yeah, let's go to a different video.
Oh, okay.
That's a sighting, I think.
That's a sighting.
Yeah.
Jesus. Number 2 coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Sierra Sounds, Ron Moorhead. I actually have his book right here and it's autographed to me from.
Yeah, where'd you meet him?
I ordered it off his website. Oh
Oh, nice.
Is there like a convention every year?
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's a convention for everything. So
Yeah, there's a Bigfoot convention every year.
Where's it at?
Yeah.
Bigfoot?
I think it might be Kentucky this year. I'm not sure. It goes around different places. Yeah, but it's like a Bigfoot convention.
Interesting.
Hear this noise? There's some weird.
That is creepy. That's creepy.
He does some noises back at him. He like sits there like messing with him and stuff, going back and forth. This Ron Moorhead guy is crazy. He's been in the game for a long time.
Really?
Researching and like
where's he from?
The field. Oh, I don't know where he's from. But like he has this cool theory. He's got a book, Quantum Bigfoot. It's like Bigfoot can shift dimensions.
Oh boy!
That's why he's like so elusive.
Now that is what I'm into. That fucking sounds awesome.
That's how crazy this has gotten. Yeah.
Time travel. That's a good one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So if he's that advanced, alien? Is this like linked with aliens?
Maybe he's not advanced.
That's another
maybe
thing
that's
too,
like
man.
a punishment.
They really think like some people think like aliens and Bigfoot are like that. Maybe Bigfoot's the alien or like a scout for the aliens.
I like that theory too.
That is very interesting.
Oh, I got some Bigfoot stickers for you guys.
Oh yes.
Divide them amongst yourselves.
Oh, I'll take. I want these two. Pass this to Kyle. I want the American flag shorts or rock. He's scared of firework.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bigfoot. Let's see. Trying to remember what I.
Have you ever gone like on your own search? I mean, especially after you had your experience.
Well, I'm always vigilant when I'm up north, like I am. Like
take a listen, sit there for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. If we ever go up north hiking, I'm really just like taking everything in around me because you never know. They could be watching you. You won't even know.
Well, so if you were to have an encounter, what would you try to do in the moment? Would you try to capture it, like not, like film or photo?
Yeah. People gotta be ready and like, cause so many people shake when they see it.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest problem. People shake and then they're like, "Well, it's a blurry image. It's grainy. This looks like crap." You don't know. They could be trying to hoax. They could be not. But you know, a lot of people are so genuine. That's what the BFRO does on their website with like, you can read the people's stuff and they take all the accounts down. And that's what's cool is like they'll grade it too. Like they'll tell you like, okay, this is grade A, this is a good one. This is grade 4, this is not a very good probability.
Yes, okay. What is the... Fuck, I just had it and I forgot. What were you just talking about? Remind me.
Oh yeah, we got to film it.
You're going to film it? Okay.
Yeah. You got to calm down and not shake and film it.
Okay, yes. I had a good question and I just spaced it. Kyle, jump in.
You got me thrown off.
You're welcome, guys.
This is just like mind-blowing.
It is. I feel like that's what I was... It was something about like the amount of people.
Oh, well, like, we can talk more about Patterson Gimlin film because, like, there's so many people that have, like,
that's the famous one, right?
Oh, hey, I thought of it. Sorry to interrupt. I thought of it. It was about when you said hoax.
Hoax.
So what is the, like, other side of the Bigfoot? Like, the people that are, you know, non-believers? Like, what is the opposition like of this thing?
I actually do have a list of, like, the actual people who, like, Hollywood, like, makeup people and stuff, and like they weigh in and everybody weighs in, and it's just crazy how it's just divided and split. People claim this, people claim that.
It seems like such an odd thing to be like hard, like non-believer. It's like either you believe it's out there and you're like excited about it, or you don't believe it's there. So it's like, well, I get so upset that other people believe in it.
That's why I was wondering about the opposition. Like, is it as intense or like vigilant?
No,
it's not. There's not as much of that.
I have less problems about Bigfoot. Yeah. I don't care what people think.
No, I know. I just didn't know
what I believe.
No, I know. There's like a big like group that was trying to, you know, shoot it down.
Yeah.
No, okay.
No, a lot of people. There is a mixed bag of like, If I see it, I'll shoot it. If I see it, I'll just take a picture.
Oh, yeah.
If I see it, I'll run the other way.
Yep. And you said you would go for picture, right?
I'd go for picture.
Yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, there are people out
especially
there.
Especially with the live photos now. Do you have an iPhone, though?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Does yours take live photos? Do you know what the...
Oh, yeah, where
so
it kind of records like a
it?
couple seconds.
Yeah. That's the game
Would
changer.
be condescending.
Well, I didn't know. Is it an Apple thing?
Androids? Can they do they have that technology?
Green bubble text messages, they do not behave the same way as the blue.
I agree.
It's a legitimate question. I didn't know. They're different phones, different operating software. Anyway,
sorry for that tangent.
Yeah, fuck. It's like midwives the other night. We were talking. Kyle couldn't figure out
the
what
witches.
Talking
about the witches.
Oh fuck. Is there a Bigfoot video game?
Oh shit!
Like an RPG, like computer game? Can you
Not that I'm aware of.
Dude, that's a knock. Let's cut it right now. We're changing everything, Jeff.
Trademark it tomorrow.
We're done.
I know in what was
like
that?
Zelda
Red Dead Redemption,
meets Call of Duty meets you're fucking Bigfoot, not trying to get caught by society, and you have to do all these tasks like Grand Theft Auto, that kind of shit. Do jobs. Let's make it right now. Fucking
That'd be
A.
awesome.
Kyle, make the note. Write it down. But all right, got it. Are there no games?
Yeah, not that I know of.
Wow.
I never actually really searched. No,
Serious. Shay would know.
Shay, should let us know.
We should do phone a friend. He's a nerd.
You can be a tester.
Games. Yes. Oh my god, that's awesome. What did you? Oh yeah, you said where the conference was, like Kentucky or something.
I think so.
What's your favorite monster truck?
Oh,
mine's Bigfoot.
Mine's Gravedigger.
Oh yeah,
Bigfoot's number 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's things we do and there's things that we love. So you just Gravedigger's where it's at.
Yeah,
fuck.
I like that kind of stuff too, graveyards and stuff. So.
Did you like the movie Pet Sematary?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yep.
Did you see that when we were younger? Whenever it came out, it was like late '90s or mid '90s.
Oh yeah, I watched.
That was kind of a weird fucking movie to see when you were a kid. Did you see that? Pet Sematary?
I don't believe I did.
It's weird, but
that's a Stephen King, right?
Yeah.
Your favorite Bigfoot movie?
Oh, favorite Bigfoot movie? It's got to be Harry and the Hendersons, for sure.
Perfect. That was my next question. So on that topic, are you upset with the representation that they had of Harry in that movie after looking at the famous video? Like I guess back then it wasn't as enhanced either, so...
Enhance.
Yeah.
Enhance.
Because now, I mean, they don't look... but I suppose the grainy footage made it look like the hair was, like, super...
Yeah. I like the enhanced footage of it. I do believe it is real. Yeah. I don't know. It just, to me, even as they keep enhancing it, it just looks more and more to me like it is one.
The first thing I thought of, especially because it was a woman, and I just saw that Guinness record thing with the family covered in hair, I was like, holy
Here's
shit.
a close-up of the face.
Kind of looks like...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the close-up of the face, so, like...
Just, like,
yeah,
imagine...
much more shaggy there than, like, the walking...
Yeah.
But I suppose, yeah. It's more enhanced. Obviously, you can see it a little clearer.
Yeah.
Huh.
And these people are scrutinized that do this too. Like these are pretty backed up images that people have worked on. So it's not like they're photoshopping them that much. They're trying to really bring them out.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Looks like a fucking human being that's got like the hair thing going on.
Yeah.
John Adler's almost this hairy, for fuck's sake. Like, him just living in the woods. Like, I don't see it as far-fetched at all. I've never looked into it or thought about it as much as I have right now. And it seems to, like, kind of make sense to me a little bit, I would say.
There's a lot of land and wilderness out there, too.
Fuck yeah.
Like, there is. There's plenty.
The remote tribes on island, like, it's that in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it is. and they happen to look different than the most of society.
Right.
So I want to ask you guys, do you think there's aliens out there?
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't watch the episode yet, episode 18, did you?
Oh, which one?
The one that we just did, the video one with the Trailer Park Golf Club guys.
Came out yesterday.
Came out
Oh, yeah,
yesterday.
no, I haven't watched it yet.
Yesterday recording
We
day.
talked about aliens, so you'll be in for a little surprise there, and yes, I fucking believe in them.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
We go off on a little tangent there.
Yeah, so
okay.
I won't spoil it for you because I want you to be able to experience it. But
It's
funny.
awesome.
Yeah, it's funny.
All right.
But yes, to answer your question, absolutely. Life forms, alien, whatever the fuck you want to term it. As we just saw, Sasquatch is called 7,000 different things.
Yeah.
Whatever you want
Yeah.
to call it, yes, I believe in it.
And you know what really got me thinking about it?
Tell me.
The show Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
I've only seen so little of that, but I know it's a good show. I need to watch it.
But yeah, how they just interdimensional time travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That-
time travel
that's-
topic.
a-
That's a weird fold in it. I did not know.
Yeah,
about
that.
Yeah, people theorize that. Yeah, there's a whole book about it.
Oh, that's what the book is. Okay.
Yeah, this is about Bigfoot descending different. Yeah. What was
Do you believe that part of it?
No,
Or,
I
you
don't,
know-
interdimensional. I
Yeah.
don't believe he does interdimensional travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That's a little.
Well, when you say that, you're saying like the entire tribe of whatever 1,000 there might be, like that they're all doing that.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of strange. I don't know if I believe that. I believe it's something though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I believe it'd be much more. Like, I'd have an easier time believing that it's an evolutionary
Yeah.
being.
Yeah. Shortcoming or overdone. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what we're all supposed to look like.
There's tons of media too and stuff. But yeah, there's so many videos out there though to watch and scrutinize. It's great. Oh, there's so many. It's ridiculous, and that's the other thing too. There's just so many videos.
What's one that I can put it on YouTube? Do you know? I gotta type it with the controller wherever that went. There we go.
What's the guy?
Let's get a live reaction to a video here. Help me out. I'll type it in. I'd assume it'd be something with Bigfoot, or is it Sasquatch?
Sasquatch.
Okay. Samsquanch. How do you spell
Q.
Sasquatch?
Yep.
Where did she put this?
You.
I need to get.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh, Sasquatch
game.
They already got the game out. Are you shitting me?
Way to go, Jeff. You were supposed to trademark
What
that.
a prick. Fucking Alexa. Did you bring Alexa with? Does she listen to everything that we're doing? God damn it.
No, it's Siri.
Sasquatch GTA 5.
No.
That is... Oh, rewind the tape. I said Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, Todd Standing. Look up Todd Standing.
Are we in the Matrix right
This
now?
guy is crazy.
Deja vu. That's you in another dimension.
Another dimension. That was
Todd
a different
Standing.
book.
This
Yeah, a
guy.
different book.
All right, let's react to this because this guy is
Spell it out. What am I doing?
Todd.
1 or 2 D's?
2 D's.
Double D's.
And then
Nice.
standing like you're standing there.
Also, I don't discriminate because I know I'm going to get in trouble for saying nice about the double D remark. Thanks, Denver.
Man, things are kicking into overdrive.
Todd Standing. Which one is it, Dave?
Bigfoot video is a hoax. That's a short one. Animal Planet. I don't know if it got somebody talking or not. Wait. Go to the Vancouver Sun one.
This?
That might be a good one. Yeah. This is a video a guy got. It's Todd Standing.
We're watching a video. You can kind of see him.
Oh, there he
bit.
is. Okay.
Volume, maybe?
That'd be helpful.
This will.
I'd like to get Todd's wisdom.
This will be the thing that gets us copyrighted.
Yeah.
How we're supposed to, what ground we're supposed to stand on. I'm here.
This is
and
his
I'm
interview.
pursuing this court case because the evidence is overwhelming. Like a prosecuting attorney in a murder case won't prosecute unless they have tremendous evidence. And this evidence that I have is far, far beyond reasonable doubt, but that means nothing. All that matters is case studies and precedents, and trying to apply something like this to case studies and precedents is so difficult, especially when
this guy has so many crazy theories,
where's
and
the representative? He has nothing to say, no comment, and the judge wants paperwork, so he wants comments. And when I go into Fish and Wildlife and I say, "What's your comment?" they say, "None. Leave. We don't want to talk to you." And I say, "Look at all the evidence I have. Look what I can do. Look what I can show you." And they say nothing, and they give no paperwork. Somebody says they saw a Sasquatch. They phone Fish and Wildlife. "I'd like to do a report." And they say, "No, you may not, because they don't exist." So there's no paper trail. There's nothing that I can use as case studies and precedents. And if I can't do that, I can't get it to trial. But I'm extremely happy with my lawyer and what he did today.
Guy's got his shit together.
Yeah.
So this guy is crazy. So he's like found evidence in this area. It's Pacific Northwest area. He finds like trees broken along this line of it's a power line, like driveway that just cuts through the middle of the forest, and he finds these trees that are bent over and broken, pointing down the way, and it's like weird in the areas they're pulled and bent. And do you guys know who like Les Stroud is? Survivor Man?
Yeah. Yep.
Survivor Man? Yeah.
I don't, but
I don't know. Well, Les Stroud does some episodes with him talking about all that stuff. It's really fascinating. He claims he goes out and puts apples in trees, and then 2 days later they're gone. And like, well, anything could have come and got it. He doesn't. He never gets them on trail cam, which is like weird. But then he has videos that are really, really powerful. You guys kind of.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Like, where does he live, or where's his?
Pacific Northwest.
Okay, you probably said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just got thinking about Survivor Man. Is that the guy with like the TV show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's like
He was like
survival all by himself with his own cameras.
The real life Bear Grylls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
The guy who's actually legit.
Yes.
He even like believes in Sasquatch.
Oh, I'm
He
sure.
has a new
live out
show
there.
now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he had a show all about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to tell you,
What's his name?
watched a
Les?
lot of Bigfoot TV.
Les Stroud.
Yeah, Wes Stroud.
Wes.
Les.
Les.
With an L.
Yeah, Les.
Panned situation.
Panned.
Les Stroud.
Les Stroud.
More Stroud.
We gotta find one where it actually shows you like his videos he got, cause.
What do you want me to type in? I'll type anything you want in this bit.
Is he being... Maybe
Well,
he's being
it's just
censored.
crazy, like.
Yeah, probably. I'm probably on a list. They probably let me see certain stuff. They have me graded as a. Yeah, he can only see.
Look at that! Did you actually look up the coronation? Oh, wait, no, that's like high recommendation, huh?
What?
Right under what you've searched.
Oh! That's just a trending one.
Okay,
I did see it on
I realize
Facebook,
that,
though.
but wow.
Yeah. Chris Brown.
Talk about Big Brother.
See that on the bottom? Chris Brown, Usher. Beat
Yep.
up a girl among others.
Allegedly.
Oh, sorry. Peppa Pig. What's Peppa Pig? Is that a kid's thing?
That is a kid's thing.
Okay.
What do you have going on?
These are all. They're trend. They're not my search.
I
That's
thought that one was a search.
What am I typing in, Dave?
I don't know. So
We're gonna start with Bigfoot. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Bigfoot. Then try typing in just Todd or whatever.
I thought her name was Patty.
Yeah, that's.
That was the
Gimlin
Bigfoot,
one,
but
Patterson Gimlin. The
What
one guy died in like the
Who's that?
80s.
Survivor Man.
there he is. Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
This is what you're just talking about.
yeah.
Love it.
What
Should we do the survey? Would you consider yourself to be a water sports enthusiast? To improve
definitely not.
relevance of videos, let's see. Water sports. God, I mean, somewhat. I like a few. Tubing, used to like that. Wakeboarded a time or two. Jet ski. You've ever had a bad time at a jet ski, Kyle?
Is that a sport though?
I don't know. It's got an engine. You can race. What just happened? What'd you do?
All right. So what would you call a group of Bigfoot?
Ooh, yeah. What's the
Bigfoots? Is it Big Feet? Because I feel like that's going to be.
I feel like it would have to be that too. I'm not really sure.
What do they call that? Like when you name a group of animals something. It's like a... you're giving it a something.
Are you talking about like a class?
Like a murder of crows is like a group of crows.
Oh, yes, thanks.
What is that called when you do that to
a herd of cows is called a herd of cows.
What is that called?
Cattle.
Are you classifying them? Or what is it called?
I think they're a family. I don't know.
Family?
Yeah,
group?
it's like class, genus, species.
What'd you call it?
There are videos where...
It's like class, genus? Who's genus?
Oh, there's some great podcasts out there too. Sasquatch Chronicles, for all the listeners. If you want to hear people tell their stories, this dude interviews them and stuff. People tell their stories.
Have you called in?
No, I ain't done that.
You're not going to? No. Oh. You should. It's like another fucking stat on the sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like some sort of database like that you can submit? Like.
Oh yeah, it's on the BFRO website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you send yours in there anyway?
No, I haven't. No.
That means that out here, I've had to exist.
Here's Les, the guy that you didn't know, Kyle.
It's a legendary creature we've nicknamed Bigfoot. Find food,
I thought.
water,
Well, this is like
shelters.
Survivor Man, right?
Yeah.
But I thought
he's
after Survivor Man, I thought he did like a whole like Bigfoot series.
Yeah, this is a series. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
this is
it.
that one.
I
Okay.
need to see it to
Yeah.
believe it. That's what I'm
But
here
yeah,
to do.
he hangs out with Todd Standing and like goes through the stuff, and he like sits there kind of debunking, kind of not, and he's pretty neutral about it actually. With like Todd Standing, there's a lot of people.
That's the word I was looking for earlier. Debunkers.
Debunkers.
Yeah.
There are people that debunk.
That's what I was
a lot of
trying.
things.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to ask earlier. Like, how are there a shit ton of debunkers?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of debunked
Okay.
ones. Yeah.
I thought that that would be a thing. Like, there's always
There
gonna
are
be an
people
opposition.
that like.
Do they have a convention? Because again, I feel like that would be something. Would be like, dude, like if you don't believe in it,
Yeah.
then just let it be. Like,
Yep.
why ruin other people's joy?
Yeah.
Accept their existence.
Ooh.
And it's not enough for me either. I need to see one.
He needs to see
Oh, what
The way I see it,
are
there's two
big?
ways to ask the question.
We decided Bigfeet. We're calling them Bigfeet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bigfeet.
What are Bigfeet?
Are Bigfeet carnivores, herbivores, omnivores?
That's big debate. I mean, yeah, people think they're like omnivores, like kind of like a bear. They'll eat whatever,
Sure.
you know.
Could see that.
So then, will they actively hunt or do they scavenge?
See, that some people say that they're like very aggressive and do hunt and like do that, but there's plenty of people too who think that he's peaceful and just like eats whatever, and you know, if he finds something dead, he'll take a leg or something. But
I like both. I would lean towards liking that he hunts, or they hunt. The Bigfeets do. I like that idea a lot.
because that's a big factor too, in like where all the sightings are, is like what kind of game there is too. 'Cause people think, yeah, it could take down a deer, no problem.
Yeah. Look at our stupid asses can do it. We just have a different tool, you know, like.
They're sneaky too. They are sneaky things. So
I feel like the
they
thing
can
that people have to
pop
think
up on a
about.
deer, no problem. An elk.
I think so. If you just think about it
I don't know
as
about a moose. I won't mess with a moose.
that'd be a
That'd
fun
be tough.
fight.
That'd be fun to watch.
Fun to watch. If you think about it as just like imagine it's real and it's just like a human being that looks different than you. Like all the things it could probably do, like forage, survive, hunt, whatever, doesn't seem far off. It's just like okay,
No, it's
yeah,
just
that's
a
how you
hairy.
survive.
It's just a hairy person.
Yeah. That's really good at being like secluded.
Yeah, hide and seek champion.
Well, the island people, it's easy to see them. They're on a freaking island, man.
Yeah.
That's covered like wall to wall in trees. There's probably a beach that they're seeing them on.
Which is weird that we give them that like freedom. I feel like there's like China or somebody, the U.S. maybe, with like
it's just a matter of time.
That's shocking.
They probably killed them all off, and
So that makes another case for
pillage
like
the land.
this is easily something that like because look at we have that. That's a real thing too.
Tracking Bigfoot is a big like issue. Like you can't just take bloodhounds out in the woods that don't actually have a correlation to the scent. So a lot of times that fails when they try to take out bloodhounds right away. For some reason, that just doesn't work. There's lots of stuff about that.
Okay.
Because don't you have to give them like a marker anyway of like, oh hey, this is what we're out to like find if you're like tracking a person or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you don't have anything to start with, like, how are you gonna?
Yeah. And drones are too loud right now.
I hate to bring this back
if we
up.
could quiet down drones a lot more with better cameras from a higher distance, I think that'd be.
Are they doing infrared stuff yet? Because that's how they're doing deer recovery.
That one TV show, Finding Bigfoot, which is kind of a joke because they'll never find it.
Well, yeah, because then the show ends.
Yeah, then the show ends. But they're always trying infrared cameras and all that kind of stuff. There's lots of people screwing around like that.
Yeah.
All sorts of trail cams. They actually think they can see infrared. Like that maybe Sasquatch can like sense infrared.
Oh.
That's a huge like.
What animals have that?
Like that's why trail cams like.
Yeah.
Like there's like articles out there about how deer can.
Yeah.
But like they put up that because whatever they've gotten used to it now.
So yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. Those are things I did not know.
That's the thing. This thing's so well evolved. Like it's.
Well, yeah, you'd have to be.
There's so many stories of them jumping really high up, being amazing jumpers, and the speed that they can power up a mountain, get out of view. It's crazy.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would be. Shitting my pants and trying to run the other way as fast as possible.
I would try to befriend that son of a bitch so quick. Like, I'll be like, everything, it's yours now.
That's why I
do whatever I need to do.
I just take a picture. Try to take the best picture I can.
Because if it's the way that I want him to be, like the hunter, like he sees me, he's killing me. He's eating me. That's the way I want my Bigfoot to be, so I never want to see one. Because, what would you do? You don't do anything. Fetal position.
Yeah. Like a grizzly bear.
God.
Play dead. Huh. Oh, here's what you were talking about, the breaks in the trees.
Yeah.
What is that height? Like, what do they expect for
they're
height?
looking at like 9 to like 10 feet up.
That branches are broke?
Yeah.
So,
Bigfoot can be
taller than that, right? Because you'd want to like not.
A lot of sightings are like 7, 8, 9 feet.
Oh, okay.
They're huge.
I see. Okay, you're saying like they grabbed it that high up to bend it over.
And bend it over.
It's gonna break.
And it's weird how all the breaks are in like a line. Like they're kind of too perfect of a break.
Yeah, and I mean, you can. Doesn't look like that was cut with a chainsaw to get it weakened out.
No. He gets into how snow load becomes a factor in these situations too. Like if the load from a snowfall breaks them over. And like the general how you see them fold over and break is different from like these just snaps.
Yeah. Dude, a tree in our front yard this last winter, we had that real wet snow a time or two. This thing was leaning so far over, down, touching the ground. I was like, oh my fucking God. Out there hitting it with a shovel, like, trying to get all the snow off all the limbs and stuff. It was insane. I was like, that's going to break.
Sprang right back, didn't it?
It went back up, I'll show you when we leave. But, yeah, so I understand that theory, like, not saying it's snow load. Yeah, it's Todd standing.
Yeah, that it is.
Yeah, Survivor Man just hangs out with him for a while and like listens to the guy. Like gave the guy a chance to like say his part. 'Cause a lot of people say it's phony. Like,
I'm out of beer.
Yeah, I need a drink too.
I'll double dog dare Kyle to go to the fridge quick. It's just the time old tale of you're closer. If you don't mind,
Talk me into it.
Bring a few point specials, please. Dave, what do you want?
I'm good on
Okay. Thank you, Kyle. Right back. Alright, so covered a lot of it. What
Yeah.
do you have anything else, or should we go off on a tangent with anything? I don't know exactly what time it is.
I hate just repeating back to the Patterson Gimlin film, but that's...
What year was that taken?
Oh, that was 60...
Excuse me. In the 60s.
In the 60s, yeah. It was in the 60s.
Is the person who took the footage still alive?
No.
That person
died.
They have died.
It was two guys, Robert Patterson and Bob Gilman.
Okay.
This was the Patterson Gilman film.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So they obviously took the film. We're on record for probably a long ass time about the footage they got.
It was just crazy how scrutinized it's gotten.
Yeah.
And those guys stayed like true to their word the whole time, just like to their graves, 100% real. They do get a little scrutiny a lot because like they were kind of in a Bigfoot hunt for a while before they saw one. A lot of people just think that that's fishy.
Okay. Huh.
People will think anything's weird.
Well, yeah. Absolutely. It's human nature to like not believe somebody.
Yeah. You want me to read? I got a sighting from Wisconsin.
Yes, please read that. Oh, photo op.
Oh, you're not live.
Yeah, we're live. Are you filming a video? Monty.
Is he allowed in?
No. Thank you. Oh,
Monty, come
I mean he is. Doesn't really bother me.
Oh.
Monty, you'll get trapped. Monty.
The cat is taking over the studio.
And if you choose for the
Okay.
wires.
Oh,
That's all right.
that's how it goes.
No problem, Lizzie. Thank you, sir.
Podcast is ruined.
By the way,
Oh, beautiful.
I confirmed there was no point special in the fridge.
Down here?
Oh, I thought you said upstairs.
Oh. Sorry.
Lindsay's like, he took them all downstairs. And I was like, I took that to mean you drank them all.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I should have been more specific. Is Monty staying here?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry, Dave. Yes, please read it.
Alright, so I got,
Make sure we
okay,
get it.
Kyle, I got some, this is a Wisconsin sighting.
Ooh, nice. This is in addition to yours. Like, this is...
Yeah, this is
Okay.
this is one I found on BFRO.net.
Okay.
Okay. This is Clark County, Wisconsin, March 28th, 2000. On March 28th, about 5:15 a.m., a delivery to the little local Black River Shopping Center newspaper along Highway County H near Granton, Wisconsin, when I noticed a figure standing in a ditch and carrying a goat. At first, he took it to be a large man, but he saw it was about 8 feet tall and had an ape-like face. He was all covered with hair, really long, dark gray color, with some spots that looked like a honey color. It was walking on 2 legs, and it was mighty, mighty big.
Is this in Australia? No, Wisconsin.
Yeah, this is
I'm a mighty,
Clark
mighty.
County.
Carrying a goat. So that's saying that
Carrying a
he's potentially like hunting, killing an animal, carrying a
Right.
goat.
In the
Okay.
creature's left hand was a goat, or it might have been a little sheep. When the beast turned and looked at me, I got scared and floored the gas pedal. I didn't call it into the sheriff's department until next day because people would think I'm crazy, but I don't drink used dope or was wide awake. So that's that lady's story.
And that's a lady?
Yeah.
What's her name?
It doesn't say her name.
That was in 2000.
That was in 2000.
2000.
March 28th of 2000.
So, 23 years ago.
Where's
Yeah.
Clark County? Is that where it was? Clark?
Yeah. Clark
Where's
County.
that? Is that northern?
Like yeah, north of us, but like
South of
I feel
Canada.
like central Wisconsin, maybe.
South of Canada. East of Minnesota.
I can't say for sure. So
Clark County.
did we discuss? Is there an estimated like lifespan?
No, we have not.
Oh.
Great question.
That is a great question. Oh, a lot of people think they can live a long time.
So if we're not talking the transcending generations, like
Yeah.
100, 200, 300 years, like what are we
We're
thinking?
talking like 100 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So comparable to a human.
Yeah. They think that's why we like never see too many bodies, because they're all like the general population is just there and everybody's just living.
Got it.
They're not dying left and right to be found by hunters.
So that actually leads me to, so Denver and I listened to the Meat Eater podcast. And Steve Burnell has,
Meat Eater.
Yeah, have you heard this one? When the Florida panther was in recovery, they had like an estimated 500 animals, but every year 1 or 2 would get hit. But nobody has hit a Bigfoot, Bigfeet,
some Sasquatches.
Thank you. There we go. That's easier to say.
Samsquanches.
Yeah,
like Trailer Park Boys, Samsquanch.
But I guess it makes sense if you said there's
actually so many reported sightings of them like hitting them and then just limping off into the woods.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hey, get this cat out of here.
There are people that have so many close calls on the road.
Oh. Yeah.
Dang it.
I just thought maybe they were really good at checking the road before they crossed it.
Too, probably.
Do they prefer? Sorry.
They're seen along roadways, but I think they try to avoid them.
Do they prefer a climate like you said Pacific Northwest? So like.
But they're in like all kinds of climates, so that's the thing, yeah. Because they're in like northern Russia,
that's right.
the Yeti and Topal and stuff.
I suppose because you could, I mean it's like
we know not the desert, so nothing with a desert.
Okay, or Antarctica.
Yeah, they do like the woods.
Yeah. Sort of like the different variations.
And South America does have some too. South America does have some sightings too.
What do they call it there?
Oh, I don't know, but I know they have them there.
Huh.
Yeah. We all remember the stuff you've seen about it, like since we've been little. I don't think I ever felt like, oh, it's fake. Like I never got mad about it. Like, oh, it's so stupid, it's fake. I think it's always been like, fuck. Imagine if it was.
The one argument I always hate is.
We
you used to believe. No, why don't believe them now?
Yeah, that's the different.
Because you know it's fake. Well, how do you know?
That's a little bit. Well, I mean, Tim Allen was a great.
Yeah,
that was real.
But that is not a good argument in my opinion. But oh fuck, what are we at for time? Don't spill your beer. Just curious.
Forgot to restart the watch. So
we're good. Let me just check here.
I don't know. I feel like this has been a good conversation.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys for having me here. I really.
Yeah. No.
Really
thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Big fans of yours, and this is a privilege. Thank you.
The amount of information that you have prepared and like that the things that I hadn't heard.
I feel like I just took a master's course.
Yes, very helpful.
Yeah.
What does that take you to read that? Hour 30? So we got a little bit of time.
Yeah, no, there's so many great resources online. And like you can get lost in a YouTube pit, like finding the videos. There's pretty good YouTube channels out there.
Yeah. The like in-person events. Have you done any of those?
No.
That would be, be interesting to, like, I assume the Todd Standing guy's probably doing those, right?
Yeah.
He seems very educated.
People really think his videos are not real.
Really?
Yeah.
What does he gain? Like, he's not profiting off this, is he? Like,
no. He's the same obsession I do, except I don't run around in the woods.
Yeah. What's the point of faking it? Like, why do that?
I don't know.
Who has time for that?
And his stuff, if you see his videos, that's like really good CGI or something, or like, that's the best mask in the world.
Wow.
Are those on that website that you mentioned? Is it easier to find there than YouTube?
Yeah, on
probably?
the links, yeah.
Sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Denver, have you ever seen any evidence up at the lake, which won't be named?
Oh,
That's a heavily wooded area.
it
Secluded.
is. It is.
And they happen here in Wisconsin all the time.
I would say there I've not heard or seen anything, but I feel like there's been times like we used to go camping. My parents had a pop-up camper. When we were, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years old, like that time frame ish. We would go places and we'd sit out and listen to like shit. I never know what you're hearing.
Right.
I personally haven't seen anything, but I've heard some weird shit. I know that. How about you? Any place that you've ever felt like there was something that was different or weird?
No. But I sleep like a rock too, so.
Yep.
And usually when we were up in Canada, by the time you go to bed, it's still broad daylight out, so.
Yeah, is there a Canadian presence as well, I would assume? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
Canada, yeah.
Yeah, probably would get
sure.
like BC, probably.
Yeah, British
Northwest
Columbia.
area.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
some crazy territory out there too.
Yeah.
That's secluded shit where, human beings don't live.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it seems like they definitely prefer like heavily wooded, like dense areas. Which the East Texas, that threw me for a loop.
Yeah,
I didn't
there's
realize.
like some forest there, yeah.
Huh.
Is there a preferred, like, do they sleep in a fucking cave?
Oh,
a
yeah,
tree?
good question.
What is their sleeping situation believed to be?
Shit, that'd be nice to know, and then we could find them.
Right? Yeah.
No, I don't
My
know.
guess would be a cave of some sort of thing on the
Yeah.
ground.
Or even just like,
Yeah.
like just under a pine tree, low-hanging pine tree.
Yeah.
People do think they find nests under pine trees, like there's some pine boughs, like kind of thing on the ground, but that's not. Like that could have been a different animal. Sometimes, like with the way it's laid out, it's not very good.
Okay.
So I can see something scrolling it up. A lot of people claim that's where they sleep, but no. I think maybe up in the tree. They might climb up the trees. That's where I personally think.
That would make them fucking obviously hard to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They're
Things you
up
don't
in the
think about.
tree.
Like I haven't thought this deeply about it, and it's enjoyable to do so.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I thought about like Bigfoot.
Oh, and they think that their fur could change color for winter, like a rabbit does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that they could line
Adapt
up.
to the
There's so
environment.
many different hair like hair colors with them. It's crazy, just like human hair. There's
Yeah.
everything under the sun for it.
Is there anybody claiming to have had like, hey, it attacked me, it did this, or I have like
Yeah,
potential DNA evidence or anything like that?
Yeah.
Are there those reports?
yeah, people do that. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never get good DNA results. It's just hilarious, all the things working against proving it's there. There's so many things that happen and so many excuses and people trying to debunk it any way they can.
Just to not have to deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah, they scrutinize the DNA tests and stuff. They recently did like an old Yeti like skull. They thought like this Tibetan clan had this skull from a Yeti, and scientists like checked it out, and it turned out to be a baboon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe they just have the same skull shape.
They still
Right.
worship this skull thing. It's been in this like holy room for like thousands of years, claiming it's a Yeti.
Well, I mean,
If they're gonna like devote their life to it,
yeah.
Jesus.
Let me guess, it was some government that paid to
Let us
do the
test that.
testing on that.
Give us that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No government has ever lied to anybody.
There's
This
like
is
universities and stuff. Universities are like the big ones that like to do this and stuff.
The testing.
Yeah. There's a lot of anthropologists
Oh,
all over it. There's top scientists like doing the testing, studying the stuff. People think they find hair or like foot casting. There's like professors that are experts in like chimpanzee walking.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that like no, gorilla is like this. This is obviously, there's not the right ridges. There's some.
Yeah, but there's always a margin for error.
Yeah.
Do they have a measurement of like a print in the mud or a track at all?
Oh yeah, they got tons of tracks. That's the only thing we really have.
Do you recall like the dimensions? Like if my foot is size 10 in a shoe, like what is the fucking Bigfoot?
It'd be like a size like 23 or
holy
20
shit.
or like they're huge. It'd be something crazy.
Yeah.
26, 30, size 30. I don't know.
But the tracks that they have and document are like big fucking
they're
footprints.
huge. Yeah. They're a couple. They're probably like 2 feet long.
Jesus.
For sure. Yeah.
Again, who would take the time to do that? Who has the ability to fake that? Why? It's just.
Because they do pull like ridges off, like how you got your fingerprint and stuff and your toe print. They got toe print ridges too.
Wow.
All in the mud and stuff.
There's some castings out there with that, and those are. Somebody had to have spent hundreds of hours to come up with something that would make an imprint like that. How could it not be real?
And then you gotta hope no rain or anything comes and ruins it before somebody finds it.
Yeah. There's so many tracks out there like that too. It's ridiculous.
Huh. Do you have photos of those? Did you send me those?
I don't have any of those, no.
I remember seeing it on Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, his toes sitting there.
Yep.
Yeah. That movie's great.
I've not seen that.
It's classic.
Wow.
When did it come out?
Like 91 or 92.
Yeah, it was early 90s.
Okay. Chance I've seen it. I don't recall seeing it. I have to watch that.
Had that on VHS. I'm old as hell.
Well, I think, unless there's anything else you have, I think we can wrap on episode 19. I would say, overview, summary, whatever. I definitely know more now than I did before.
Oh, for sure.
And there's some compelling things that I've found on my own that make me feel one way. Like Guinness record, I hate to bring up that family again. And that it's a wild fucking thing, but it's a wild animal maybe, or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, people are animals.
Yeah, why can't it be? Wow, it's a lot to contemplate. But yes, thank you very much, Dave. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
I've already learned and forgotten more than I knew coming into this podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll take the rest of the night to review it.
I'm going to forget this, I'm
going to forget this. Social media stuff, we will post some photos, links to videos, try to include that so you can see the shit because it is very interesting. And donate your old bikes to Free Bikes for Kids.
Free Bikes for Kids Madison.
Yep.
Free Bikes for Kids Madison.
Hell yes. I think that's it. Pretty good, Neil.
Good, Neil.
Great, Neil.